everyone, this is your Champlain College ambassadors Mimi, Chloe, and Shishi, and you're listening to Chamily Drama, broadcasting through the facilities of CFFF, Trent Radio at 92.7 FM in Peterborough, Nogo-Jivonong, Canada. Chamily Drama, it's Chamily Drama.
Before we start, we would like to respectfully acknowledge that we are occupying land in Peterborough, Nogo-Jivonong on the Treaty 20 territory and traditional territory of the Mississauga and Anishinaabe. This land is associated with the Williams Treaty. We offer our gratitude to the First Nations for their care for and teachings about our earth and our relations. May we honor those teachings.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Chamily Drama. This is our third episode, and today we're going to be talking about Orientation Week, and we're going to have an interview with our two orientation facilitators, Maeve and Nick.
So now we have Nick and Maeve with us. Thank you for joining Chamily Drama. Do you guys want to say hi?
Hello. Hi.
So we're just going to talk a little about O Week. What really is O Week, and what is the goal of O Week?
Yeah, so a week is a week where incoming students come and it's their time to get to know not only where they're going to be staying for the year, but like the people, and it's just a great opportunity for them to kind of have the easiest transition possible into their full academic life at Trent. We like to do events, both like quiet, kind of making you feel at home, but also fun and exciting to make friends and everything. So we try to do a bit for everyone.
That's cool. And what kind of events do you usually hold during O Week? And what can new students expect?
Well, Nick kind of already touched on it. We have a variety of really loud events versus really quiet events, depending on your personality type. We have a lot of really competitive events, such as Minute to Win It or the Great Race, which are really intense kind of competitive events that students can compete in. We have a lot of quieter events, board game nights, video game tournaments, card games, just hanging out with the other colleges, so students can really just expect to be meeting a whole bunch of people, interacting with a lot of students, a lot of upper year student leaders. Yeah.
Cool. I want to hear about the loud events, so what could they be?
Well, loud events would be considered Minute to Win It, the Great Race, anything where there's a lot of cheering involved, or events such as we are planning a varsity game, anything that just involves a lot of hanging out with a whole bunch of people, being really loud, cheering, whatever.
And Champlain specifically, that's kind of our bread and butter, is being loud. So.
Do you guys have a Champlain cheer that you can do really quick?
One, go.
Deep in the heart of the Champlain jungle, you can hear that Champlain rumble. Hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha.
That's perfect.
So fun.
That was actually my first time doing it. So.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, that has to be a lie.
No, it's not.
Cool, so you're invited to school packs. Honorary guest.
So, how is O Week beneficial to new students, and why should they attend?
Yeah, one of our big things is really encouraging students to attend as many events as they're comfortable attending. And it's just where students really find the benefit of O Week is, I think it's basically us just forcing them to mingle and make friends and being
have fun.
We're trying to do a lot of the hard work, which is putting yourself out there for them to kind of give them all the space possible for them to meet people and for them to kind of just get introduced into the community, whether that's their smaller residence community with their Don and all their people that they're going to be living with, or the greater Champlain or Trent community. It's just kind of an introduction into that.
There's also a lot of academic programming that happens during O Week, stuff with academic advising and academic skills that help students learn study strategies, which are really beneficial once classes start.
All right, so one thing we'd like to learn from you is what are the roles of O Week leaders and how can you apply to be one?
So with orientation, unfortunately our applications are already closed for this year. However, orientation applications tend to open late January, early February, and we'll be advertising a lot on our own personal Instagrams as well as the orientation Instagram, Trent_orientation. So you can apply to be one then if you are really passionate about it. Otherwise, orientation leaders are student volunteers who help their students kind of acclimate to the new environment that they're in, because obviously the transition to university can be really scary for a lot of people. New space, lots of new people, and they're there to answer questions, refer them to resources that they need, and help them just kind of get accustomed to their new space.
Yeah, that sounds great. And what are your guys' roles as OE facilitators?
Yeah, so like this summer, we've kind of started out planning the week, as well as all the summer programming we do at orientation, like Summer Connect, Summer Orientation, and Bring It On. But yeah, so planning the week, just trying to make sure we have a plan A, B, C, D for everything that might go wrong, and making sure we have kind of all the things together and everything organized. And then during the week, we'll be doing everything we can to assist the leaders and making sure that all of our leaders have like the right resources to help the students every way they can. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Just making sure things go smoothly during a week.
One
That's
can
great. Yeah. And why should someone volunteer to be an O-Week leader?
Well, being an O-Week leader honestly is a really rewarding experience if it's something you're very passionate about. It's a really fun way to get involved with your college and meet a whole bunch of really cool people. I know when I joined O-Week, it was because of my orientation leaders in my first year. Through there, I met a whole bunch of people, got involved with Champlain Cabinet, and found my passion for O-Week, which is why I have this position now. So just volunteering, it's also good on your co-curricular record, and you can go and put that in through the student experience portal. But yeah, it's just a really rewarding experience, and it's really fun to meet a whole bunch of cool people.
Yeah, that's great. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, in case you are just tuning in, this is your Champlain College ambassadors, Shishi, Chloe, and Mimi, and you're listening to Chamily Drama broadcasting through the facilities of CFFF Trent Radio at 92.7 FM in Nova Peterborough, Canada. So we all know the college mascot, PAX. Can you tell us more about how PAX and orientation are connected and how that goes around?
Well, as most Champlainers know, we love Pax. Pax is our Lord and Savior. We love him more than life itself. And Pax plays a really huge role in orientation. In fact, 2 of our leaders every few years are selected to act as his security guards. You may have seen them around with Pax security written across their chests. They take their job very seriously. Mean mugged constantly. You cannot break them. You can try and you will not succeed. And I believe either this year or next year we will be selecting 2 new members of PAC Security. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's exciting for the new orientation leaders who are coming in. And yeah, let's see. My next question would be, what's something exciting that you've planned for the upcoming O-Week this year?
Yeah, so a lot of O-Week events kind of happen every year. But this year we have something coming back that hasn't happened for a few years, and it's Playfair, which is basically a professional group that comes in and does like professional icebreaker games. So that'll be on the Sunday night after everyone's moved in. Just kind of a massive, exciting introduction to what this whole week is going to be. And yeah, it'll be really fun. We're really excited.
That's exciting. I love icebreakers. I know they're the most awkward kind of situations, but
icebreakers are great.
They're great. I love it. Personally, I always love learning new icebreakers and just trying to connect with people. So, can you share your favorite memory about your own O-Week from first year?
Well, my first O-Week was in 2019. Well, that was my first year. I very vividly remember going to Minute to Win It and just kind of sitting and cheering with everyone, and we did one of our other cheers with Champlain Roller Coaster, which is a very fun, very like active cheer. And just being involved with Minute to Win It itself, the Great Race would be something very similar of just sitting and cheering with everyone. It's just a lot of fun. The like slightly competitive aspect of it is something about a week that I really love, along with all of the intercollegiate stuff. So that has to be like my favorite part of the week.
That's awesome. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, I actually, in my first year, I didn't go to Minute to Win It or the Great Race, but my favorite was definitely West of Palooza. I actually with Intercollegiate Love, went to East Stop for most of it. And yeah, it was great, just like the whole night. Was super fun, the music was nice, and since it was on the Monday when we were just kind of all meeting each other, it was a great way to just like, get to meet everyone and different colleges and everything. It was really cool.
That's awesome. When I think about my orientation, I probably related with Trent International more, and I remember there was a dance floor that they were having around the battle podium. Mimi was probably around at the same time, and they had music, and I just dived in and then started dancing, and it was like lovely to meet people with that. But yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So that was Maeve and Nick, our lovely O-Week facilitators. Thank you so much for joining us, Maeve and Nick. It was so lovely to have you. And DM us your favorite O-Week memory, and the first person to DM us gets a little surprise gift from us. And what was your guys' favorite O-Week memory?
So as I mentioned earlier, it was the dance floor with TI. That's one of my favorite memories from orientation. And when I think about my Champlain College orientation memory, it's the charity auction, kind of something that I really love to do, and you get to do fun things. And when I was an O-Week leader last year, I was a part of it. I did a lot of fun things for charity. I saw people chugging milk and etc. So probably that's my favorite O-Week memory.
Oh, that's nice. My favorite O-Week memory was really getting to meet all of my friends that I'm now still friends with. I met all of my roommates that I currently live with now in Orientation Week. And so really without Orientation Week, I wouldn't have anyone to live with. And I met a lot of them at the Great Race, which is closer to the end of O-Week, and it's kind of like a big obstacle course that all the colleges compete in. And I love that we were all sitting in the stands cheering for our own teams, and some of my friends actually got to compete, so that was really lovely.
So that's exciting. We all have something that reminds me of O-Week. What about you, Mimi?
So my favorite O-Week memory would definitely be attending Westapalooza, which is basically DJ night. There's great music, people are dancing, having fun, there's snow cones, and cotton candy. Yeah, it's just a good time. It's a rave if you're a rave person.
That's true.
And that is the end of our third episode of Chamily Drama. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here with us. We will see you next week.
Once again, this is your Champlain College ambassadors, Mimi, Chloe, and Shishi, and you're listening to Chamily Drama, broadcasting through the facilities of CFFF Trent Radio at 92.7 FM in Peterborough, Nogojawanong, Canada. And we'll see you next week.
When you're getting sick of school and you don't know what to do, put on your pajamas, tune into Chamily Drama. We'll answer all your questions about our cool Champlain traditions, like Big Bowl and Milk Run and Fall College Weekend fun. So if you want the latest tea and want to keep up with CC peeps, put on your pajamas, tune into Chamily Drama. We can give you useful information to get you through your education, help with degree planning, and book you in for academic advising. And if writing essays gives you chills, come to academic skills. You can come in your pajamas, just don't forget to tune into Chamily